April 25th, 2020. Maybe possibly the strangest turkey / trout opener in the history of Ian West. You guys are all going through the same thing we have. This is the first time I'm ever not going trout fishing on opening day because of COVID-19 and the social distancing rules. It is 3:30 in the morning. We're headed to the deer camp and I don't even know where to get in here. I don't even know how to jump back into doing vlogs. It's been so long. I've basically been in the house with Amber and the kids since returning from Alabama. We got home and almost right away it was kind of stay home, stay home, stay home, stay home, stay home. Well, we didn't really have anywhere to go. We certainly didn't have anything to film. Today is the first opening that we can participate in. We have the deer camp is where we're headed to go turkey hunting. We don't have any places to go trout fishing, so we're going to go turkey hunting and you're coming with us. Hopefully by the end of this we kind of turkey hunt and work our way up to why we're here, not trout fishing, turkey hunting with a bow, and stay tuned. There'll be a lot of explaining to do. I have made it all the way to deer camp and I'm not as tired as what I was for the opening. This is like a bittersweet opener. I haven't talked to you guys in forever. I'm totally bummed out, but I'm happy to be getting out. On the way here, I was thinking about like all the trout openers. The last 3 or 4 have been trout fishing in the morning, turkey hunting in the evening, and because of all the closures on the Ganaraska, I'm not going trout fishing today. So that means I don't get to see Mr. Marley. It is amazing how things have changed so much since the Classic, since returning home from Alabama. Mark Hunter is coming up to camp today as far as I know. He's got a ground blind 500 yards from my tree stand. He's going to climb in there. I don't know if we're going to see him or not. We still have to social distance even though this is private property, follow all Ontario's laws. But it's crazy. It is crazy how much things have changed, for, meeting. I met a fear fishing follower. Somebody watched a YouTube channel this morning when I got gas for the truck. I can't shake hands. I can't even take a picture. So I'm excited, really excited, and I'm really privileged to have property to go to where I can get out and spend the day outside, or the morning, or I'm not even sure what's going to happen. But at the same time, it's not the same. A lot has changed. A lot is going to change. Last night I was out here. I did some scouting. Hopefully the footage turned out good. I'm going to get all my stuff ready, get in the tree stand. I'm going to hunt turkeys out of a tree stand because my ground blind isn't set up yet. You guys check that out. Saw a bunch of whitetail. Saw a gobbler, some other turkeys, and I'm gonna get in the stand, and hopefully by that time the sun comes up and we can talk more than in the truck.
You can call me stupid, yes, you can call me sheep, you can say I'm lazy, you can say I'm weak. You think that using her would get to me, and if you're right then you're in trouble, deep. Cause I won't break, no, I know I won't wait. You're in trouble, deep.
Is still in the roost. I can hear him. Come on. Fly down. Alright, so the tree stand plan didn't really work. In theory, it was a great idea, but the gobbler I heard is shut right up. And I don't think he could see the decoy, so I think I'm going to climb down and do a little bit of scouting, a little bit of walking, and see if I can't see him. Because I have my ground blind in the truck and I can set that up for this afternoon, or this evening, or tomorrow. But I don't see no turkeys. New plan. So, ground blind was a bit of a stretch. I sat in there, heard a gobbler. I heard a gobbler a lot. then it like absolutely died. So I got out of the tree because I'm the most impatient person in the world. In the long field, where after last night I kind of assumed they were roosting, I see one gobbler, 5 or 6 hens. So I was just sitting up there relaxing, watching, you know, learn a little bit, paying attention. And I watched the coyote run out in the field and chase them into a tree. Mark is on the ground. He saw a bunch of deer this morning, but no turkeys. And I'm gonna get at it. I'm gonna drive down, see what's going on. This property is huge. Drive around the property. It's day one. There's no big hurry. And I got a ground blind to put up. So tree stand, in retrospect, was a terrible idea. I don't know a terrible lot about turkey hunting, but I can tell you right now, a tree stand is not the way to do this. Always learning, always making moves. Plan now. I bought a brand new ground blind during the spring sale at East Hill. One of those call-in order, pick up at the door. I'm going to set this up where I saw them this morning, where last night when we were scouting, we saw them walk back to. For this evening, we can have another go at this. As much as this morning was kind of a bust, I learned some stuff. I had like this social distancing out in the wood thing is working out awesome for me. I'm glad to be outside. And I'm a little curious about what exactly is going on at the Ganaraska. The municipality and the Ganaraska Conservation Area have shut down all their land. So there's not a whole lot to fish on the Gany, but I'm sure there's fishermen. I hope everybody's social distancing. There's no problems. Seen any steelhead pictures online yet, and everybody gets along and there's a good day. But I'm kind of curious to see what is going on. I hope everything's good. This means a lot to the fishing community that today runs well. I've got a bit of a fear that they'll shut fishing down altogether if it doesn't go well. But all new ground blind, get that set up, and then we'll go from there. But I'm having a good morning. Shout out to Kyle Crothers, who him and his brother both shot birds this morning. So all around, even if this doesn't go well, I'm going to Kyle's house for dinner as soon as social distancing ends.
But when it comes to her, you better keep it sealed. Don't you dare say a single word, or I will strike you where it feels. You think that using
Ground blind is out. You can see it right there. Worth a shot. That's all we can do here. Live and learn, make moves. Hope we can piece something together. I think Marky Boy's gonna spend a few more hours sitting in his blind, enjoying the fresh air. That's been the hardest part through this quarantine, is being inside. Outside guys being inside, it makes it really, really tough. But my plan is to go check the river, have a drive-by, see the family, see the puppy, make it back here this afternoon. Sit in there. We don't see anything. The good thing about the second time you set up a ground blind, it's pretty simple. As soon as you learn the ins and outs of it, move it all you want. We're going, making moves. Opening of Turkey Day, Quarantine 101. Just walked in the door. I drove by the river on the way home. Anglers have social distanced. I saw maybe 10 cars on places I know that you can fish. Everybody seemed to be following the law. I haven't seen any complaints on Facebook, so good on the anglers who went out. Other news, that thing isn't really a puppy anymore. You're gigantic. You're huge. You're hyper. You are not particularly good on film yet. Sit down. Sit. Say hi to everybody. Shake everybody's hand. Good girl. What once was little tiny Casey is now a growing, energetic, short-haired German Pointer. Say hi to everybody. She is a ball of energy. She was awfully upset this morning when I left to go turkey hunting. She's gonna have to learn that springtime is not for the dogs. I am gonna have some breakfast. Amber's cooking me breakfast. She doesn't want to be on film because she's not dressed yet. She's in her morning wear. Then I'm having a siesta. And then we're getting a turkey. Maybe, hopefully, someday. Yo, guys, see you soon. Hopefully with a thunder chicken. We are back on the road. Killer breakfast, bit of a siesta on the couch, and ready to get back at the thunder chickens. I'm not sure how many birds are on the property. I think the ones that we saw this morning got chased by the coyote are the same birds that we saw last night, so that would mean there's only one gobbler on the farm. Yeah, which is not good news. Mark Hunter is on his way back to his stand, back to his ground blind, I guess is the official ruling. When you can't find something, eh? And I just made a mess on the floor, so I need to vacuum it up. Hold on. Floor is vacuumed. Happy wife, happy life is Such a true statement, it's not funny. I am headed back to my ground blind. Mark Hunter is on his way to his ground blind. Afternoon hunt is happening. Even on a regular year, I get so excited to trout fish and then turkey hunt. I don't sleep. Last night, I swear I went to bed at 2:15 and I was up at 3:15. Afternoons are better. I don't think I was thinking clearly this morning going to my tree stand. I should have done this a week ago. Even with the quarantine, I had so much free time and my ADHD gets the best of me. Just make it happen. All we need this afternoon is a little luck. There's at least one big gobbler on the farm. There's more across the road that can come back anytime. Let's just go and see what happens. Worst case scenario, we just spend more time outside. All right, made it into the stand. Made it into the ground blind. When I was walking in, there was 4 turkeys on the way in the corner. So I just paused and waited. Hopefully they come back out or somebody else shows up. Turkeys in the area. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed.
Get to me. And if you're right, then you're in trouble deep. 'Cause I won't break, no, I know I won't wait. You're in trouble deep.
That's a wrap on today's turkey action. One hen. Well, from the blind, when I was walking in, I saw the giant gobbler and what I think was 2 jakes with them, but I couldn't make it to the ground blind. I waited and they went into the swamp and they never returned, but I'm sure they will be back. Tomorrow, Dave and Adam are going to hunt. Dave's going to use my blind, so I hope he gets them. And wouldn't that be sweet if Mr. Dave Bairstow, Ponderosa manager, bagged that big old birded bugger that we saw last night while we were scouting. Things I learned today. Being quarantined outside is way better than being quarantined inside. Tree stands are for deer hunting, not for turkeys. That was a terrible plan I played this morning. But I also learned that my favorite part of hunting is just being out here having fun. I just wish I could have done it with my friends, like face to face. Like I think this is the first time I've ever been turkey hunting with Mark where I didn't see Mark. We didn't sit together. That part is kind of a bummer. Remember when we get out of this, spend some time with your friends. I am headed home to see the fam jam. Once again, made it home from another turkey opener. As unsuccessful as every turkey opener I've ever been to, but with all that is going on in the world and the quarantine and self-isolation, it's just really, really good to be out of the house. I said at the beginning of the program that I wasn't that upset about trout opener. On the way home, when I realized that trout is open, my favorite stretch of river where I like to go like after dinner kind of got to me a little bit today. Probably gonna get to me next week when it's, 7:30, 8 o'clock, that last bite and I can't go. But from everything I read online and everything I've seen, anglers did a great job social distancing. I think they surprised the general community. So anybody who did go trout fishing, good on you. Way to, be good ambassadors for the sport. Today I had a good time turkey hunting. I really, really enjoyed sitting outside and just taking in the air. Right now I'm gonna go have dinner with the family. I don't know when the next vlog is gonna be. It's really hard to plan anything or do anything as day by day still. 6 weeks into this, everything changes by the minute. The only thing through this whole thing that I've been super, super, super bummed about, one, that I haven't been able to be on the regular schedule of making vlogs, but 2, that the PAL didn't come in the mail. It says it's processed, says it's approved, says it's all good, and I should have got it in the mail about 18 days ago. So it kind of sucks that somebody didn't throw it in the mail before they shut that down. Other than that, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If self-containing and changing life a little bit for a short period of time saves lives, I'm all down to do that. Drop a comment and let me know what's changed for you. Maybe it bothers you more than it's bothered me. Maybe it's upsetting you. Maybe you have found some way to cope and are having fun at home with your fam jams. So let me know in the comments how you're doing. I appreciate you watching. I'm gonna try to do as many as these. Maybe Wednesday I can go turkey hunting and we can do another day. Monday, Fear Fishing Experiment. Tuesday, I'm doing Fishing with Andrew on Facebook. Check it out. It's gonna be great. Ask questions, find the positives and the negatives. Don't let the world bring you down. Will, see you soon.